This week's episode of Boruto was pretty hype, not gonna lie. Episode 291, it was so awesome seeing the fight against Code and Boruto. Cause Boruto, he was talking all that shit about he is that guy. He's gonna defeat Code like it's nothing before Naruto even comes to the rescue. But as we see later in the episode, Boruto get his rock cooked. Like it's not even a contest like who's the stronger person at that point because his initial phase of karma, he was getting watched like it was nothing. Like he was barely landing any blows on Code because Code is so much significantly stronger than Boruto, especially because this guy he's not even taking it that seriously. He just casually just beating Boruto's ass, and it was just so crazy to me how bad he made Boruto look for that certain section. And meanwhile, we see Naruto and the others. They're obviously worried about they can't find Kawaki and now they can't find Boruto. And I find it so hilarious to see. Well, not hilarious, really. Uh, Awesome seeing how Naruto he's still trying his damn best, even at the Hokage, even if there's certain characters that are that are stronger than him, like Momoshiki, Code, uh, Momoshiki. You have Ida now who has incredible powers, and there's so many powerful characters than Naruto, but Naruto's still trying to act like the same person that he is. He's still trying to be the person who could, he's the role model for anyone, and that's what Kawaki's trying to protect. He's trying to protect his role model from getting hurt, but obviously Naruto being the guy he is, he's not going to let this issue go. And so it was just so awesome seeing how he had his shadow clone in the background while he's trying to gather Sage Mode because he obviously does not have Kurama. I thought it was so awesome seeing how like he's still determined to get those hands up and still determined to actually beat some ass to order to protect Boruto and the others. I thought it was so cool to me and and from the village it seems like they're like at the very least the good thing is we got Code to appear because with Code, he was so sneaky, so careful not to get caught because, he knows he cannot win an outright dogfight with Konoha. That's just not gonna happen, especially with someone like Code, Naruto, the rest of the villages, rest of the Jonin. He's not gonna be able to defeat all of them by himself. He couldn't run out of stamina way before that happened, and so I think it's interesting to see how what's gonna happen once Naruto arrives there because. That's going to be such a doozy, that episode, which is like next week. I'm just going to be excited to see that. And, obviously, everyone is shocked that Code even managed to find Kawaki that fast. But Ida's ability is so damn overpowered to see anything and to charm almost everyone that isn't Asuki related. It is such a overpowered ability, and honestly, Konoha they're lucky they're only dealing with Code at the current point in time. They're lucky they're not dealing with someone like Ida. So they get it off really easy. And for Boruto in this case, he started to up his game a little bit, like because after he started to take the medicine he actually did a second transformation of the karma, and it was so cool to see how he actually had full control of his body, had the Byakugan. I thought it was so cool, reminding us of the time skip art or what Boruto is going to look like. It makes similar vibes, and I thought it was just so cool seeing how the moment Boruto did that, everybody was done. Like Code didn't know who this was anymore. He actually thought he was fucking with Momoshiki, but Boruto managed to keep control of it. And Kawaki, on the other hand, he actually thought that Momoshiki came out, and he was actually kind of nervous. But Boruto reassured him, saying, stay back. I'm just gonna defeat Code. Now that I have my newfound powers we got this under control. And I thought it was so cool to be seeing how, like he just started pounding on Cole like it was nothing. Like Cole had to actually start to go a little bit serious. It was just so crazy to me how like that the impact on that Boruto had, like it was so crazy. He actually Boruto actually had to pressure Kawaki to sneaking around a lot more. It was just so just crazy. Like this guy just like Boruto is just awesome. Because like yeah, like Cole said, like you can instantly become a seasoned warrior because it has thousands of years of experience ingrained into your own body or engraved in your own body. And I just think that was so cool how Boruto he is the culmination of Momoshiki's ability being trampled into his own, or his experience being trampled in his own, because the fact that he beat code, the fact that he managed to push your code just like that, and the fact that like well, who knows what would have happened if he hadn't had that like sudden heart attack. Who knows what the fuck would have happened? And like they could have definitely defeated code. I definitely do see that being a possibility, but it was just so awesome seeing how like Kawaki, now he's starting to realize that Boruto actually have a shot at being cold. He decided no. We're just gonna completely break off this contract, this deal we got going on. I'm gonna go off against you with my little bro, and I just find that so cool how Kawaki. I mean, he really just in it for Naruto at this point, and whatever best serves Naruto, he's willing to do. In this case, he's just gonna try to beat Code's ass along with Boruto, and I think that's fucking great. And I think it was especially crazy that like once Boruto had that heart attack, Code just went straight on the hut. He even tried to give Boruto any time to like shake the heart attack off, and right as Code was presumably about to kill Boruto, or at least leave him in a near death state, time stop. Momoshiki come, and it was just so. I love the music they used for Momoshiki's entrance. It was so fucking majestic and badass. I actually loved the way they're setting up all these characters. Moments in the episode. It felt like they had so many good moments that I can't really tell you which one is possibly my favorite because they're all good. And for Momoshiki, like he actually like murked in front of Boruto's face, saying like you think this medicine is actually gonna stop you from becoming my newborn vessel like that. No. He was just so funny how he was shining Boruto for the mere fact that he actually thought this medicine would stop the halt of karma entirely. And it was just so awesome to me that like now that Boruto out of chakra, now that Boruto out of chakra, he can't really like just break off Momoshiki's hold that easily compared to last time. And now that Momoshiki is actually back, and you can see the massive difference between Boruto's uses of karma and Momoshiki's uses of karma. Like straight up. Not even like 5 seconds into the battle, he released this massive ass Rasengan, trying to kill Code as quickly as possible. Similar to how Kawaki in his first major episode, where he blew that guy to smithereens. The guy that little outer guy who had that little bane mask. Like he blew him to smithereens, and I'm presuming that's what Momoshiki is going to do because the fact that he did that so casually, it's just so crazy to me how like the amount of chakra that he had in Boruto's body compared to Boruto himself. It's just so funny to me how like he is such a better user at karma. I mean, obviously that's expected, but it's just wild to me like how much the skill gap is. Like it is not even remotely close. Now it is cool that Boruto is starting to get used to handling karma more often because karma at this point is not that reliable of an ability for Boruto because Boruto he's still a rookie. Like again, if Kawaki had karma, he would be a much better user of Boruto, but obviously we don't have that yet. So we just gotta have to see what happens in the next episode because Momoshiki versus Code, that's gonna be an interesting fight, and I can't wait to see how that's gonna end. But regardless, I would love to know your thoughts on this whole episode as a whole. I would love to know your thoughts on what was your favorite moment in this episode. Let me know all of that in the comments below.